What's up, everyone? And welcome back to the channel. I am your girl, Molinda Jae, and I'm here to come to you all. I'm sure you all have seen it all around social media about Biden is stepping down for and not moving forward with re-election for 2024 for presidency. So I am going to read y'all the statement that he has presented to us as a nation, and then of course I'll give you my thoughts. So the correspondence reads: My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We made historic investments in rebuilding our nation and lowering prescription drug costs for seniors and expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. We have provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances, passed the first GUN safety laws in 30 years, appointed the first African American woman to the Supreme Court, and passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once in a century panoramic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We protected and preserved our democracy, and we revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. And while it has been my intention to seek reelection, I believe it's the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will seek the nation late. I will speak to the nation later on this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me reelected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to American people for the faith and the trust you have placed in me. I believe today I always have that there is nothing America can't do. When we do it together, we must have to remember we are the United States of America. Signing, Joe Biden. So, my thoughts on him stepping down is that for his particular age, it is advised for him to do so because if he was so to pass on, knock on wood, then of course Kamala Harris would be the next one in line to continue on with the presidency. However, when it comes to President Joe Biden stepping down, of course, that leads somebody who is going to step up to the plate. Now, there's been rumors that Kamala Harris is going to step up to the plate and cast her bid for the Democratic nominee for the presidencies. And then I also been hearing that Hillary Clinton is possibly going to rise up again to the occasion. And that'll be part two of her and former President Trump again when it comes to the debate level. But I can say, of course, he would do this during a full moon in Capricorn for the most part. So, and he did say he was going to address the nation. I wouldn't be surprised if he addressed the nation between Tuesday or Wednesday of this upcoming week. But to say the least, what I do have to say is that we're really, as a collective, whether you on Republican, Democrat, Independent, Liberal, Conservative, whoever, now is the time to really get your house in order. This is the time that we need to be creating study groups session on tackling the policies that the candidates will be presenting to us, and really getting down to what who aligns with how we want to continue moving forward as a nation. Okay. Of course, I kind of seen this a mile away when it comes to the presidency in this year particular is going to be a wild one because of what happened last year, if I'm not mistaken, of Congress taking a while. I believe specifically the House of Representatives taking a long periodically time electing a House Speaker for the position, and they end up doing so with Mr. McCarthy, and because that was his dream job as well. But unfortunately, he got booted out just by one person standing up and gathering a group of people as well that wants Mr. McCarthy out during that time period to put someone else on board. And this is crazy, to put someone on board as the Speaker of the House of Representatives. So with that happening at the start of the year last year, and them taking almost a month, it was almost 2 months, but I'm gonna say a month at the most, for them to elect a speaker for them to presume on with operations on Capitol Hill. And this is crazy. So I do want to say this as well. How should I say this? And a lot of people kept saying, Michelle needs to step up to the. But I want Michelle to run. Michelle Obama is not running for office. I'm sorry, y'all. She's not doing it. She lost her mother a couple months ago too. She already been through the ins and outs of former President Obama running the country. What makes her want to do the same thing that she did, or that he did, when he went in the White House with black hair and he coming out with gray hair, even though he aged as the years went on? But no, Michelle is not going to be putting her bid in no time soon, honey. Okay, especially when she had lost her mother a couple months back. No, y'all gonna have to take her out of the equation. Let her be. All right. Now, Miss Jasmine Crockett, she'll be a good candidate. Okay. She is a great candidate. She knows her stuff. She knows what she is capable of. And she is old enough, because you are able to run for president at the age of 35. So she is well qualified to step up to the plate if she so desires. But right now, I think she is going to stay in her position and continue to clock the T around the madness that is going on and the nonchalant shenanigans that is happening on Capitol Hill. And I highly respect her for that. But I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you all think about Biden stepping down for the greater good of his party and the nation, for someone else to come on board? Now, I would like to have someone that is not too old, where it's within that age range of President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump, because that's like borderline stretching it. I would like to have somebody that is, under the age of 80. Okay. And even though 35 is the requirement to run for president, of course, I can deal with somebody at the starting age of 40 to run for office. It's all right to have a fresh face in the Gen X, millennial, early millennial sector to run for office as well. I'm not mad at it because at least they'll give that person a chance to run the country as well, because the last person that was young running for president was JFK. And of course, we already know how that went. God rest his soul. But his I want to say his, what is that? His nephew or his great nephew. I'm gonna say his nephew, if I'm not mistaken. RFK. He's running for the independent party. So, and he already has his running mate. I forgot her name, but I would definitely I can look it up now, child. I can look it up. Let's see. RFK running mate. Let's see. The running mate for RFK with RFK is Nicole Shahanan. Okay. So they are still up for debate as well. But again, this goes right back to what I said in the beginning. This is a time during this full moon in Capricorn and during this Saturn retrograde. I know y'all don't too much care about the fool out of astrology of it all, but this is a time to really get our house in order. Things has been getting out of control, out of hand, whether it is from the personal standpoint, state, citywide state standpoint, statewide, national wise, global wise. Things are getting out of hand, and it is not helping the collective to at least get on one accord so we can all be able to live a sustainable life. At this point, I'm pretty sure the majority, if not all of us, we just want to live. Okay, we just want to live comfortably, not have all this high gas prices, grocery prices, housing prices, car prices, childcare prices, school prices. We are just trying to live and do what is best for not only ourselves, but also for our family as well. So without further ado, I'm gonna just leave it right here. Keep it short, simple, and sweet for you all. And I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, respectfully, about what y'all think about President Joe Biden stepping down for the 2024 election, and who you like to see on a Democrat ballot besides the obvious, possibly Kamala Harris or possibly Hillary Clinton. Of course, have y'all read up on Project 2025 or other policies? I want to hear your thoughts, and I will definitely be reading upon on 2025 Project 2025 as well, and giving my thoughts in that matter as well. But I'm gonna leave y'all to it. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video, and I'll see you then.